Sa video natin ngayon, let's try to solve this problem. Now, before P is applied out with the beam shown, there is a small gap which is delta equal to 30 mm between the beam, this one, saka yung support sa B. Now, we are to use a value of E na 10 GPa and then a value of I na 20 times 10 to the 6. And then binigay yung P which is 5 kN and then yung distance A which is 2 meters and then our length L is 4 meters daw. So this is 2 meters, this is 4m, while our P is equal to 5 kN. Now, itong gap daw, 30 mm. Now, this is the only allowable deflection of the beam kasi diba, dito sa support, walang deflection na mangyayari dyan. And so diba, recall that if we have a cantilever beam and then we have a load applied at the distance A from the fixed support, then diba, the maximum deflection at the free end, this distance, is equal to pato 3 la over 6EI. So, PA squared times 3L minus A divided by 6EI. And so, diba, if the beam will not touch point B, it is still allowed to deflect, but only by 30 mm. And so, let's try to check how much talaga yung deflection dito. Now, we will just assume na lalagpas to sa roller support, parang ganito. And so, isosolve natin tong deflection na to. So, let's say this is our deflection due to the load P. And so, using this formula, we have P which is 5,000 newtons. Again, we'll just convert all distances and forces into mm saka newtons, respectively. So, this is 5,000 newtons times A, which is 2 meters, which is equivalent to 2,000 mm, and then squared, times 3L minus A, wherein our L is 4 meters, so this is 4,000 mm minus A, which is 2,000 mm. Now, you also have the option to convert everything dito na sa dulo. Pero ito na lang yung gagamitin ko. So, this is divided by 6EI. So, our E is 10 GPa. So, we'll turn that into MPa so that our units will be consistent. So, diba, to convert GPa into MPa, we'll multiply this by 1,000. And then times I, which is 20 times 10 to the 6. And so, solving the deflection, we have 5,000 times 2,000 squared times 3 times 4,000 minus 2,000 divided by 6 times 10 times 10 to the 3 times 20 times 10 to the 6. And so this is equal to 166.67. So 166.67 mm. Yan. However, diba, yung deflection ng beam na to, it's only limited to 30 mm. Kasi once the beam touches this point, it is now prevented from deflecting. And so to return the beam to the original position, diba, we need to apply a force to bring this back dito. And then that force will be the reaction at B, dito sa roller support. And so applying this force, the deflection that this will cause must be equal to this distance because we need to bring this back here at the top of the roller support. And so this will be the reaction at B. And so diba, for a load na nasa dulo ng cantilever beam, our deflection at the free end will be, sulat ko na lang dito, this distance is equal to PL cubed divided by 3EI. And so this is the formula for the deflection that this will cause. So, diba, we have the force RB multiplied by L cubed, which is 4,000 cubed, divided by 3 times EI. Let's just copy this one. And so, the deflection that this will cause must be equal to 166.67 minus 30. That's the blue distance. So, this is now 166.67 minus 30. So, we can now solve RB. And so, solving RB, we have 1281.28. So, RB equals 1281.28. And then our unit is newtons. And so, our answer will be letter D. And so, for number 2, what is the vertical reaction at A? We can just sum up forces vertical. And so, yung positioning ng beam natin, yung final position, this point, nakapatong na yan sa roller. Yan. So, this is RB. And then, we have here our load P, which is 5 kN. So, we have 3 reactions dito, upward, horizontal, saka moment. And so, to get AY, let's say this is point A, this is C, this is B. To get AY, I can just sum up forces vertical. So, summing up forces vertical, we have AY minus 5 kN, which is 5,000 newtons, plus 1281.28. Setting this to 0, AY will be 5,000 minus 1281.28. And so this will be 3718.72. And then newtons. And so our answer will be letter C. Now for the last question, what is the moment 1m from the fixed support in Newton meter? Now to solve this one directly, let's just take moments from the right para hindi na natin isosolve yung reactions dito sa A. And so taking moments from the right at this point, now again, yung total distance is 4 meters. And so this is 1 meter from the fixed support. So we have This is also 1 meter kasi yung A natin ay 2 meters. So summation of moments about this point, let's say this is D. We have 5 kN, so 5,000 because we need Newton meter times the moment arm which is 1 minus 1281.28 multiplied by the moment arm which is 2 meters plus 1 meter. So this will be 3. So this is equal to, by the way, we have a reaction moment dito, which is, since from the right, clockwise. So this is MD. So plus MD, this now becomes 5,000 times 1 minus 1281.28 times 3 plus MD equals 0. We now have 1156.16. And so our answer is letter D. Now, since negative yung sagot, this means that our assumption is wrong, and then counterclockwise talaga yung movement.